Maybe in Uganda your operator is back. Whenever I put on this, you just know something is not good going on in the country. Just as the speech of the president, just the previous one, he was worried about why is the court failing to force Besigye into trials. Said that Besigye doesn't want to come for trials, yet he's a criminal. Maybe because I don't know much about the court and work, but Mr. President, for your own information, the court which is failing to bring Besigye for trials, the same court which denied Waiswa Mufumbiro bail, though his wife had passed. But before, for the case of Uganda, I want to remind you that, do you know that you can learn from your home and start working online and earn? Follow APM Media TV. You get the best information and the best story. Back to the message, Mr. President. That court which is failing to bring the criminal Dr. Kizza Besigye to trials, the same court which is denied bail to the political prisoners. And of those, there's Mutwe, Akirewo Chivumbi, Gaddafi Mugume. And for their case, they said that they stole a jumper and I taken for my pesa for taking. So for all that time, the 3 men who stole on the jumper and small phone were denied bail. Do you think, even if you say that they have to pay back what they stole, do you think they can't? This is the court you are choosing, Mr. President. The same court has sentenced people for more than 6 years since 2019, and they have never been tried to court. And should we call it democracy? So this is the impunity, the injustice. They deny for freedom that's being indicated in the court you are choosing to, because maybe we can be now on the same topic. And if your anger is about the court and the judges and the judicial at large, now you are on the same line with the Ugandans. Now our question is, who has the plan to end all of this? Who has the plan to end all these cars? Because the same court you are choosing is the same court you are choosing as we are demanding for John Bosco Chibalama. It is like a 7 years down the road. He is nowhere. Is it 8? He is nowhere to be seen, and the court is quiet. And the same court you are choosing, President, it is the same court which refused to give the order to the officers to take Mutwe to the hospital instead of being taken back to Luzira, as he had very big wounds and he was bleeding a lot. And the order was taking him to Luzira back, not to the hospital. They didn't depend on his life. They just focused on their goal as keeping him in custody. The same court you are choosing, it is no longer independent, because even if it passes an order, it is not taken into consideration. And the same court you are choosing, it has no security, because there are some occasions where someone gets released and re-arrested again at court in vehicles without numbers. And if you're choosing the court, we are also choosing it for failing to be independent on the issues of Ugandans, because the courts are like referees. They don't have to be sides, but these ones must choose sides. So that's the court, and we would like for justice, and we would like for our freedom to exercise the judiciary and to get all the right rulings in that judicial organ, because we were told that we have 3 organs: the judiciary, executive, and the legislature. But we think the judiciary may be under another organ and is not performing its duties well. Mr. President, for your own information, we need to improve on our judicial system. We don't know who should arrange this, who should organize this, but indeed we have to rearrange the system, and we need to have a very good judicial system so that all other organs may be well, because and in every organ of the country, this one should be so crucial and it should be so important, because it is the referee, and the referee should not have to side with the one team. So that's the thing going on in Uganda. All the political prisoners we have, who have been there for no reason other for just a slight reason, but they are not being given bail. That's the judicial system we are moving in, which you are choosing, we are choosing too. We have much pain with the judicial system. Where is Waiswa? Where is King Zale, who was abducted? Until now, he is nowhere to be seen, and the court is just quiet. Where is he? Then after like a year, he will be brought to court. When he came from nowhere, when no one will be bothered to just search where did he come from, they just take him to look for charges, so that they keep and they put on him, which he even doesn't know. And so, as you are choosing the court to fail to force Dr. Kizza Besigye to come for trials, it's that same way Ugandans are choosing courts to free all political prisoners, because the election is over. We have to work and build our country. Let's leave this comment around, just swinging in the air, and we have to resolve this and correct it. But we would like to call upon whoever is in that judicial system to start thinking about Uganda, because those people you were sentencing to more than 5 years in prison for no reason, they have families which feed on them. They have more than, if each person you are in prison at that time has more than 10 people who feed on him. So where are you taking the economy of the country? Where are you taking the social life of the country? The judicial system. Many of the people you have arrested, like Chibalama, has lost more than 3 of his relatives. Waiswa Mufumbiro lost a wife. You didn't even bother. You just did what you thought and your minds on your side it was right. We also are choosing you for failing to do what you have to do and failing to do what is important. The man required to you that what is, let him go. Yes, escort him to go and bury his wife, so that he give him the last bye-bye. You refuse. That's why we also are choosing you for failing to be independent, for failing to be righteous to the Ugandan, and failing to do what you have to do for the country. We have to choose you, and we have to wake up and do for this country, because this is for the development of our country. Our country's economy, political and social rights should be granted to everybody and each of the Ugandans. That is what we call for. We can't force you. We can't say whatever you want, but because you decided to work for the people. And I think you welcome all the advice, all the cries and the requests. It may be a few Ugandans to talk, but each Ugandan you hear talking represents a number of people who don't have the ability to talk, who or even fear or and what. But Ugandans, please, you can't talk and you can't even share the message. Whom are you? Please, it's my request. Anyway, thank you for your subscription, your like, and I welcome all your advice in the comment section. AJB Uganda. Thank you for subscribing. Peace, love, and harmony.